Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. I'm going to be playing the normal character, the robot, in the normal mode, which is no DD20 nonsense today, just because I want to. It's been a little while since I played Gungeon. I haven't been really keeping up with my recording duties, and so I'm a little bit behind right now. So I want to try to get a little bit of a backlog. These runs tend to be a little bit faster than DD20 because you don't have to deal with the annoying modifiers, maybe a little bit more slowly, or these runs tend to be a little bit more slow than the Blessed mode runs just because you don't get the amazing, awesome guns on your boss fights, but still. I like Robot, I like these runs, I like the fact that we are on a, hold on, I can look right now. We're on a 12 streak. We have won as the Robot 12 times in a row, so this will be number 13. And I kind of like the idea of keeping this little bit of a streak going on here and seeing how high we can get it to see if we can keep succeeding while playing as the Robot. And so I definitely want to keep going there. That is a bulletkin, or a key bulletkin. I can't get to him. I got him. I don't know why he didn't leave. He didn't disappear. He just stood there. He stood there and got shot, and I want to thank that man for giving me a key. His body turned into a key. We destroyed the water barrel accidentally. I don't know how, but I wanted to just get up here and use the coolant now that we have it charged. I also did want to make sure that some of the liquid still stayed on the ground, just in case we could get a couple of kills with it. Not even kills, but just a little bit of damage output on these enemies, because the enemies on this level, on this room, actually love to swarm you. And on certain DD20 modifiers, this room is really a big pain in the ass. So yeah, I have no idea why that key bulletkin hung around. I know that they're supposed to not disappear if you haven't seen them, but maybe they also don't disappear until after you've shot them once or gotten close enough to them. Because I never really got close to him. I kind of just walked into the room and then he started running away from me. So I don't know. I don't know what his deal was, but I appreciate it. A free key means that we will have guaranteed 3 keys on this floor as long as the shop is not locked. So we can use one of the keys to open a chest, and if we have to open a chest, or if we feel like we have to, you know, if there's going to be a red or black chest on the first floor, wink wink game, I would love to see that one of these days. Then we could just open a chest and feel completely guilt-free about it. I'm going to save the coolant, because I think I don't know. I was thinking this might be a boss fight, but it's not. It could have been. It could have been. 1 green chest, don't touch the key. 1 green chest I'm not going to open until I see what the other chest is, because it could be anything. We could get again, a red or black chest. So I want to make sure that I take a look at both chests before I make a decision. We might go down to the oubliette. You know me at this point, you know I like to go down to the oubliette. You know I like to get additional money, especially playing as the Robot. Being able to buy HP from the shops down at the oubliette is really nice. It really does help you long term, I think. I don't think there's any chandeliers in this room. I thought about it as soon as I saw those enemies spawn and I killed them with the grenades. I'm like, I wonder if there's a chandelier here I can use to keep getting that achievement. Keep working towards it anyways. I don't know how many enemies I have to kill with a chandelier in order to unlock it, but I know I'm close. I know I'm very close. I don't know if you get any unlocks for doing it, or if it's just for achievement purposes. Brown chest. The brown chest we are likely to destroy. The green chest we are likely to open. And I think I'm going to do it after the boss fight, just so that I might destroy the brown chest before the boss fight. Oh, okay. Because if I destroy the brown chest before the boss fight, we have literally nothing to sell. If I destroy the chest before the boss fight, I can get junk, and the junk might give me a damage upgrade for the fight itself. So why don't we do that right now? And you know, if we get an item out of this, I'm probably gonna take it, you know? Little bomber? Yes. Potions? Yes. Sling? Yes. It's just a red heart. That's probably actually like the worst possible payout we could have gotten there, but that's okay. We've been to the shop. Let's pick up the key so we don't forget. I worry that I will forget keys one of these days, so I just want to make sure we grab it. And at this point, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Let's fight the boss. It is the bird, Gatling Gull. It is on a room with pillars, which means that we really have no excuse not to flawless this boss. This is a perfect opportunity to get a extra flawless, an extra HP, and extra armor early. The flawless should be pretty simple. We just gotta keep moving around. I will oh, you're shooting bullets out your butt. That was really weird. That was a little scary, just because I messed it up. You keep shooting bullets out of your back. I don't like that one bit. Yeah, any Gatling Gull fight with a pillar, you should be able to easily flawless it. Just stand here, do a flip just in case. The electricity should finish him off. There we go. Excellent. Key drop? Ah, oh, but a 50 piece. And the bow. Yo, this is a pretty good payout here because I can use the bow to look for a secret room and then sell it, because I don't like the bow. The bow is a pretty bad gun, and we've got a cell creep here. We've got a lot of money already. I don't know if it's going to take one or two, and I think that this might be a secret room next to the shop. I did shoot it once. I didn't want to shoot it twice because I didn't know how long it would take for his aggro to come back. Because if you shoot multiple times in a short period of time, he only counts it as one aggression in his shop. So I'm shooting all these twice. If we find the secret room, we do. If we don't, okay, one shot, we'll find it. We get a key, we can open both chests on this floor and go down to the oubliette. We get the blooper from the first chest. That's pretty decent. Blooper has a ton of knockback and it deals pretty decent damage on its own. We get the boomerang, which we are going to sell. And this floor is freaking amazing. Like, really it is. Okay, let's just go up here. Drop the boomerang, pick up the coolant, pick up the boomerang. We're gonna drop the boomerang and get 30. Then we're gonna drop the bow and get another 21. We've got 135 damn credits. Holy cow. The Proton Backpack, I don't... It's decent for boss killing. The blooper's fine though too. 65. That'll drop us to, what? 70 credits? I kind of want to save my money. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I kind of feel like if I save my money, maybe in the future we can buy better stuff. Better guns, better equipment. Hell, we can buy blanks if we feel like we need it. We can buy armor. I didn't activate the fireplace, so that's why it's not appearing on the floor. Yeah, I kind of feel like just saving my money. We'll get a chance to buy equipment in the future. We don't need to worry about it right now. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And I'm happy that there was a cell creep there because I don't like the bow and the boomerang. Boomerang is useful, but I'd rather just sell it and get that 30 credits out of it. Okay, this game's getting a little bit framey. Stop getting framey, game. Don't... Okay, I'm gonna do something real quick. If I go to video and I say... screen mode. Full screen. Commit changes. Yes. Oh, that's better. Hopefully it didn't mess with the sync, but the framiness I think is gone now. Maybe that's just what I need to do in the future. That's what I wanted to have happen. I wanted the table flip to destroy the bullets, and I just got very lucky I didn't take damage there. I should have the blooper on my secondary. I should not be afraid to switch to the blooper for like 1 or 2 shots. because if that saves damage, it's worth it. That allows me to get a little bit of extra damage out on the enemy. It's totally worth it if I can knock someone into the pit with the high knockback from the weapon. How is that not worth it? And that's something that I'm getting better at, is using secondary weapons a little bit more reliably. Switching to something when I feel like I need to, and taking advantage of it. I think we'll be fine here just because these guys will die very quickly, and we've got the coolant out now. I mean, not very quickly, but quickly enough. That was just me messing up my my table flip there. I tried to flip the table, but I hit the wrong button on my keyboard. I just walked up a little bit and almost walked into the shot. That's how I felt it happened anyways. Is that a secret room? No. It could have been. Ah, the key salesman. Yo, the color looks different now. That is strange. It is strange. The color of this room looks different. Maybe switching it to full screen. You know what? I bet you switching it to full screen mode bypassed like flux or something. I don't know. Anyways, we get the Lament Configurum for 1 key. Ooh. For 1 key, I gotta consider it. We'll buy the armor, because we're the robot. Ooh, Lament Configurum. High tier items. High tier items, not for free, you know, because we will take damage occasionally, and we'll have to fight enemies in order to, I mean, we'll just have to fight enemies whenever we use Lament Configurum. I want to look at the chests on this floor first. I want to look at the chests to see what there is, and then I will decide on what to do about Lament Configurum. I think I'm going to take it. It is a great item. I've come around to enjoying it more recently. It doesn't hurt you all the time when you use it, even though it has a chance to. And the items that it can give you, you don't have to take. And if you take them, you can always just drop them later, in the future. You don't have to use them immediately, but you can get stuff like Clone. You can get stuff that can help you out, like a Black Hole Gun, a Patriot. You can get room clearers. You can get boss killers. Kind of glitching it out a little bit, but I am taking advantage of the fact that I entered a room without entering the room. Get Lament. No, I want to see what the other chest is. If the other chest is red or black, I will open the chest. We get a glass guanstone that I always end up calling white. Oh, God. Oh, fucking Christ. That's all me. Like, there was an explosive barrel right in my face, and I didn't see it because I wasn't focused on my character. I really do hope that they kind of change that, though. We did find a secret room, though, and it's in a weird location that I wouldn't find myself, so I'm just going to call that even. We lost a glass guanstone. I will say I really do not like explosive barrels being at the entrances because stuff like that happens. I had a run in the past where I had Wingman, and Wingman just shot an explosive barrel that I saw it. I knew it was there, but Wingman just shot an explosive barrel immediately for no reason, causing me a lot of damage, and I think it actually caused me the old crest too, the armor piece. I really don't like explosive barrels being that close to entrances on rooms. It doesn't really come up all that often, but when it does, I always feel bad about it because it's like, hey, I kind of didn't have a chance to respond to what happened here. I entered the room and there was a thing right in my face. But hey, you gotta watch out for that stuff. You know it's a possibility. It's your responsibility. So we found the other chest. It is a brown chest, and we found the old crest, which is locked behind a... Whoa! That was my bad, because I dodged diagonally up to the right instead of dodging just to the right, which is what I had wanted. So I messed up my dodge there. We found the old crest. The old crest is locked, so if we want to access the Abbey, we are going to have to use a key to unlock it. Now, I only have one key, and I kind of want Lament Configurum. We could get keys from the bosses, though, so I am going to buy Lament Configurum now. We'll see what happens. We'll see if this item ends up being worth it. We will go and immediately use it. These rooms aren't too bad. You know, the Lament Configurum enemies are not terrible. I like the blooper being able to push guys away. And look, room's already done. And hopefully we'll get another charge on this floor by fighting the boss, whoever he is. Oh, yeah, there's some damage right there. I dodged in a little bit of the wrong direction again. But there was also that Deadeye, and I was kind of worried about him when I shouldn't have been. I should have been worried about the frickin' the mutant shotgun bulletkin, because he's the guy who actually hit me. That's alright. We still have 6 armor. Taking a little bit of damage on this floor is not the end of the world. Let's fight the boss. It's gonna be the Blobulon. It's always the Blobulon. I don't mind fighting the Blobulon. Blobulon's pretty easy. He's got this attack, which is kind of annoying because he walks towards you while he's spitting out bullets at weird angles. I got 2 blanks. Let's not be afraid to use those blanks. And we're out of keys, so hopefully we do get a key drop from this guy. It would allow us to... I'm not going to use Lament Configurum in the boss fight. I'm going to use it at the end of the fight here. Although I could use it while he's dying in his death throes, and then maybe that'll kill all of the enemies that spawn from Lament Configurum. That could be interesting. I hate this attack when he comes towards you, because when he's going further away from you, he's not so bad. But when he's sliding towards you into the sewer grate, that's really annoying. So yeah, we got no keys. If we get 1 key drop, I will open the green chest. We did not pick up a gun on this floor, so we do have a decent chance at getting a gun drop. I think it's 100%. Yeah, we totally haven't picked up a gun yet. What am I thinking? I couldn't remember if we had or not. We have the blooper, but we picked it up on the last floor. I don't know why it took me that long to remember that. But this is going good. Haven't taken any damage on this guy, and I really don't want to. We're probably not going to go to the Abbey just because if we get a key, I kind of want to open the chest and instead of opening the door to the old crest. We already found the secret room. Ah, we did get a key, damn it. I have to decide. We get the disintegrator, though, which is freaking amazing. Plus some unnecessary ammo and a key. I don't think we do the old crest. I think we don't because, I mean, we could get Ring of Chest Friendship, but we're not that good on keys. So I'm just gonna open this chest and then we'll go down. Yeah, so I don't want to go to the Abbey. I've been really bad. Oh, okay, well, I would love to sell this now. We've been pretty bad about taking damage on this floor so far, so I kind of want to not go down there. I only have 7 armor right now. So this is a pretty good item. Just want to make sure there's no one behind me. It is the Dark Marker. It's cursed, of course. The Dark Marker is a blank when you use it. And that makes it really good for finding secret rooms, because if you know there's a secret room, you just charge it, you shoot the shot, and you make a blank. It also does a lot of damage, so it is a really good kind of room clearer gun. Might even be a good boss killer because it blanks, but the damage output's not the best, and we have the disintegrator, so we kind of want to stick with the disintegrator. It has a very long charge time. Actually, all of our guns right now have a very long charge time. But anyways, that's the Dark Marker. I don't like the knockback, because if this guy was a bulletkin, like a blue bulletkin, he could have exploded in my face, and cause me some damage. So I think what I'm going to do is use the dark marker when I open a door and then switch to another gun. Like, use it to clear a wave and then just switch to something else. Okay, well, we got ammo for it. And I don't mind getting ammo for this gun. This gun is really good. Like right there. Okay, he did not explode. I am very glad to hear that they do not explode on death when they die from the dark marker, because that would be really, really frustrating. There is some sort of a shop here, and we have 124 credits. Shop, gun muncher. I imagine the old crest room is going to be on the other side of the gun muncher, so I'm just going to come up here to this shop. There's a key. We got to buy it immediately because it's a key. The disintegrator and the dark marker both take a long time to charge. It's not the best. It also uses like 10 ammo per shot, per dark mark shot. So we did kill a couple of enemies, but not all of them. No. I want the dark marker shot for this. Even if all we did was kill that shaman, that's what I wanted. I wanted to kill the shaman so that we didn't have to worry about him. And now I think we're just gonna use this on this room, the Lament Configure room. I'll get the dark marker charged and ready to go. Hopefully we don't take damage. Just pop it. Dude, just like pop it. Get it out there. Kill an enemy. You don't know what's happening here. Okay. Going good though. I'm liking the run that we've got for us. Lament Configure room can hurt us over time, but hopefully we get payouts that cause us to not take so much damage later, you know? Oh, and the ammo drops are freaking outstanding. Allow me to keep this gun charged forever. I think the blanks do open secret rooms too, if we do get a lucky blank. Gotta walk into a wall so you don't waste that one shot when you're doing the charge. This is an annoying room. That might make it a little bit easier. There's gonna be one sharpshooter. And we know that there's gonna be a chest at the end of this hallway. One problem with the dark marker shot though is that you actually have to make sure that the shots land. If you're in a corridor, it's not gonna work all that well, because both the shots have to come together after they spiral around each other. So as you saw right there, the shots did kill an enemy, but they didn't cause the massive blank explosion. They do pierce though, and that is very nice, because if they didn't pierce, then you could just shoot an enemy with one of the shots and then it just goes away. Man, I'm really liking opening rooms with the dark marker. It makes it so much simpler. We don't need that right now, because this is a chest. There's a secret room. We know there's a secret room. So, I mean, here's the thing. I want to go into the secret room, but I don't want to shoot the dark marker to cause the blank explosion to save a blank for the boss fight. If I'm not going to use the blank for the boss fight, and if the dark marker explosion is going to destroy the chest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fight the boss first. If I have blanks, use the blanks on the secret room, and then if I don't, I'll use dark marker after I decide what I'm going to do with the chests. Because what I don't want to have happen is I don't want dark marker to explode the chest. Because dark marker is pretty strong. It's a very strong gun here. You're on fire. But you're a shotgunner, so you're not going to die. I think this room is adequate for Lament Configure room, so that's what we're going to do. Dark marker, get it charged. Excellent. Ended up not giving us anything, but the Lament Configure room is not going to give us anything every time we pull the trigger. It's going to take some time. I didn't think there would be room for the dark marker shot to actually converge and explode, so I just switched to my pistol. I didn't want to waste a shot, because it's 10 ammo every time you fire it. That goes pretty quickly. If it is an actual blank, I do wonder if it synergizes with things that give you better blanks, like the ammolets. Okay, brown chest, we're just gonna explode. We're gonna get junk. Green chest, I still might want to open. And in fact, we don't need guns, do we? We don't really need guns. We've got the disintegrator, we've got the blooper, and we've got the dark marker, which for 10 ammo is going to clear one wave of most rooms. So I think what we do is we open the chest right now, then we blank. Well, we'll fight the boss first, but open the chest. It's an HP upgrade. That means we're gonna sell it as soon as we find a shop with a cell creep, because the HP upgrade is meaningless as the robot. We will open with the disintegrator blooper, I think. I don't think I want to use the dark marker here. And you're gonna go underwater. This should be an easy fight, honestly. The Medusi here is not a bad boss. A lot of patterns that you can just kind of hang out on. And the disintegrator should hopefully deal a lot of damage to her. Okay, I wanted her to go underwater because I was a little bit worried about my positioning. This is good, I like this. I tried to look away from it because I know you can. I kind of just messed up my timing. Getting close for this attack. I did blank. I didn't like the look of those bullets. Better be safe than sorry. And you know what? I'm just gonna blank again. We have the dark marker. We can open that secret room. Let's get the flawless. Make sure that we can get the extra HP from it. We also got an ammo drop plus Shades' revolver, which is the cooler bullet twins gun, which means we have a coolness upgrade now. Okay, secret room time. Let's see if the dark marker can open it, and if it doesn't, you know what? I will just go buy a blank. That's what I will do here. It does not open it. Good to know. So I will go buy a blank. I should have tested it after we opened the chest. That's what I should have done, but whatever. We get another chest. We can't open it, so I will destroy it. Probably wasn't worth the key cost. I should have just, you know, blanked. I should have just not blanked on the boss and kept one of the blanks. Whatever. Whatever. I want to fight Lament Configurum in this room down here. You get the Raiden coil. You get another pretty good gun. And it's another really cool kind of room-killing gun in that it hits all the enemies on a room at once. It is cursed, but we can always drop the curse in the future. We can always sell these guns in the future. And as we sell these guns, maybe we can just buy armor, ammo, other things that we might need. So the Raiden coil is really good. Damage output on it is not as high as you would expect, but it does hit all the enemies on a room at once. I also don't know why it doesn't destroy the statue of the Gorgon. That's a little weird. It's just a little weird. We're still gonna open rooms with dark marker though. That's gotta happen. You see, I thought it would open the secret rooms because it is also blanking when it goes off, isn't it? So why, it blanks in the sense that it destroys bullets, but it doesn't open the secret room. It makes a blank sound effect. Unlike Big Boy, which does destroy bullets. I don't know. Maybe I was just expecting too much of this gun. It's a good gun. Don't expect one gun to do everything. Want to wait a second for the enemies to become vulnerable. I think one of them was not vulnerable, so he's still alive. Bubble bullet spawner has to go first. Then you can go. Getting a lot of efficiency out of this dark marker. And as soon as we're out of ammo for it, we switch it up, we use the Raiden coil. I can kill you before you can jam him again. And the Raiden coil should be a really good room clearer for us as well. You know what? If I need to, I can just pop the dark marker to clear bullets. So I can do this room pretty easily. Although this room is like one of the easiest trap rooms in the game because there is no weird bullet patterns. It's just, you know, you kind of just walk across it and you're fine. I should use Lament Configurum, so let's go do that. Get the dark marker charged. Cool. I'm very glad we haven't taken damage with it yet, but it can happen. And as any other character, that damage would increase every time it happens, but as this character, that's not the case. This is strange. I think I'm going to use the disintegrator right here. We gotta kill this guy fast. I don't really like having to do that, but that's okay. We are jammed, we found a jammed enemy, we had to deal with him. I still have plenty of disintegrator ammo that I can kill this boss. It might be close. We might barely not be able to kill the boss, but I was worried about that. I was worried about wicks, because I don't have coolant anymore. I guess we're just gonna destroy the chest. I should have gone to the shop, but I didn't see the shop. I guess what I should have done is just not go this way. Now there is a curse shop, and it does have Big Boy. Big Boy is a wonderful item. But we also have Lament Configurum, and it's been a pretty good item for us as well. What do you do in this situation? Do you take Big Boy? I'm kind of of the opinion that you might take Big Boy, but I don't know. I'm also liking the Lament Configurum plays we've been doing. Ah, that's what I wanted. I don't need it for Disintegrator as much as I do for Dark Marker, I think. If we fight the boss, we might be able to get a drop for the Disintegrator from the boss. That's what I'm hoping for. Easy room with the Dark Marker. This gun, a lot of people underestimate this gun, I feel like, because they don't necessarily maybe know that it explodes, but it is so good. The damage output from this gun is incredible. It's not as good as the Black Hole gun, but for room killing, it is excellent. You know what? I feel like what I actually do here is pop another one of those, because I really don't like that Jamomancer. He was being a pain. We got a jammed enemy. It is just a jammed veteran bulletkin. Actually, it's a jammed ashen bulletkin. He didn't last very long. Armor's starting to look up, you know. We've been gaining HP on this floor, which I do like. This is where you switch to something like the blooper to pop that guy with one shot, because if he immolates himself, you're gonna have a bad time. So we have a charge gun technically, so we're exploding barrels before we actually get there. We gotta be very careful if we ever find like an explosive chest, not an explosive chest, excuse me, an explosive barrel, because we might just explode the barrel in our face. But still working. There's a secret room here, and the scope, and the battle standard, and the bottle, and the armor, and the key. This is a pretty decent secret room. Oh, and also another key, some more armor, another chest, which has another key. Okay, I feel really good now. This is great. We found one chest. We haven't found the other one. We did just have to destroy a green chest, but that's okay. I am gonna take scope, and I think I also want to take the battle standard, but we don't have any familiars, so it's not It's probably not worth it if you don't have familiars, isn't it? So let's hold off on the battle standard and see what happens at the end of this floor. Boss fight, we're gonna have the blooper and the disintegrator. Yeah. Although Shades of Revolver might be better for the boss fight itself. And it's Cannon Balrog. I don't like Cannon Balrog. I don't like the attacks that he does. I don't like that I had to blank there, but I do have one more blank left. Disintegrator is doing really good damage. This attack is fine because I have a distance advantage now. Don't like that he's doing this again. I don't like that I had to use a second blank. That's okay. This is going just fine. Just fine. Oh! Rude! He gave me no time to try to dodge that. Okay, where are you? We can kill you with the one remaining disintegrator shot, I think. Yeah, there we go. Good, we flawless. We used a blank on the shop already. We picked up more armor. We need to get rid of the disintegrator though, or we need ammo for it, I should say. It's down to 27 shots. It's nothing. We still have a chest to visit. What did I get out of this? I got blue guanstone. I wasn't even paying attention at all. I'm just gonna use the Lament Configurum in this room. It's a nice big room. Although maybe room size relates to how many enemies spawn, and maybe that's why we want to do it in a smaller room or something. Whatever. Worked out. The boss room opened for a second time. I mean, maybe doing it in a bigger room is for the best, because then you get more charge by killing the enemies. I don't know. Maybe. Either way, this run is turning out very nice. And there's the ammo drop for the disintegrator. It is our best boss killer right now, I think. Shades' revolver is really good. It's super high damage. So I would love to use that as a boss killer in the future if we need it. We get the Rattler from that chest. We still have 2 keys. And I'm not going to take Big Boy. I think I'm just going to stick with what we've got right now. Because I like what we've got right now. Decent guns, Lament Configurum. Big Boy is like... It's a lot of curse when you're buying it from the curse shop. It's like 4.5 curse if you're buying it from a curse shop, because holding it gives you more than 1 curse. It's like 2, I think, maybe 2.5. No, I think it's 2. And then buying from the shop is another 2.5 curse. So that would be 4.5 curse from buying the item. I think. Don't quote me on that. I imagine someone will correct me with the curse values in the comments or something, but yeah, I'm liking what we've got. I like opening rooms with the dark marker. And when we're out of ammo, we can switch to the Raiden Coil. When we're out of ammo with that, we can drop the Raiden Coil or sell it at some point. Okay, so we missed our shot. We will have to kill this guy the old-fashioned way. That being Blunderbuss. We do have an accuracy upgrade, so we can use the Blunderbuss from more of a distance, and it does have pretty good knockback. It's also got a very nice ricochet. Ultimately, it's not a bad gun. It's not very impressive, but it's perfectly functional. I'm still weirded out by that sound effect. So we got 1 blue chest. That's the 2nd chest drop we've gotten on this run, which is kind of strange considering we don't have Ring of Chest friendship or anything like that. You are frozen! Ha 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 ha! Might as well use Lament on this room. Oh! Okay, so that's wonderful. We got the Gray Mauser. And yet we've not taken damage from Lament Configurum, but this is great because it allows us to steal from shops. And if we steal from shops, we can save money, we can get really expensive items for free. Yeah, screw you, buddy. We don't need to use another dark marker shot. This guy's probably almost dead. Everything else in the room is dead, it looks like. And yeah, I am using the robot's right hand a little bit on this run, but there's no reason not to. Like, I don't want to use the disintegrator against Bulletkin. You know, starting next floor, maybe we'll want to use that, but opening every room with the dark marker is allowing me to use my my ammo very efficiently. It did work. It's gonna back up. Yeah, got a little bit worried there, but I'm very glad that the dark marker actually was able to land. Stop wasting ammo. Okay, one green chest. I suppose we'll open that because we have keys. Oh, and another green chest. Okay, we'll open those. He did vanish before the shot went off, so I don't think it did any damage to him. Is there gonna be reinforcement? Yeah. I'm pretty sure on this room you get that reinforcement while there's still one enemy remaining. That's why it's a very annoying room, because there's one of these skull guys always up here where you can't get him. Now I think we do get dark marker. Yeah, everything else is basically full. Oh, tell me not to take damage. This has been a fantastic run so far. Without dodge rolling, I will accept your challenge. Don't dodge roll. We'll switch to the Raiden Coil. Actually, we'll switch to the frickin' Blunderbuss. No reason not to, right? Probably gonna be reinforcements. Yep, this guy, who always spawns behind you, and there's gonna be some zombie Bulletkins. Don't like this. We can shoot fast enough. Challenge complete. Don't roll. Talk to him first. We get the Ice Cube. Items recharge while active. It's a coolness upgrade, so it means that the Lament Configurum will cool down faster, but it's not that good because we have Lament Configurum. If we had something like Potion of Lead Skin, Potion of Gun Friendship, Double Vision, it would be better, because you can get your invincibility back much faster. Oh god, this is still a good item though. I do like having the Ice Cube for the coolness upgrade. This guy was not hit at all by the shot of ours. Have not found the shop. And it was definitely worth the bargain. I would pay 22. Oh shit. I would pay 22 for the Ice Cube. So getting it, not for free, but getting it from the gun game, Gunsling King, not gun game, that's really good. It's really good. Get out of here, Death. Oh, you did not stand a chance. Death. Your minions didn't stand a chance. Okay, so this guy's gonna stay alive. This is when we want to do something like the Rattler even. It's got pretty decent accuracy because we do have the scope. And it does pretty good damage too. I don't mind switching to another gun. I probably should have just switched to like the Raiden Coil to make sure we killed him, but it worked. We are getting jammed enemies. We are pretty jammed. Pretty cursed. We're gonna have to worry about that later. But for now, we can keep stacking up the curse and stealing and stuff. Alright, what do we take now? Honestly, Dark Marker. Everything else is full. Or full enough that I don't mind where the level is at right now. Okay, you are jammed. That's a little bit scary. Let's kill you first. Then maybe we'll switch to the Blunderbuss. This guy's shots are really easy to dodge because he doesn't do any weird funky stuff until after he's dead, and then he does that thing. Some of his shots were not jammed. That was really strange. So if there's anyone that's going to be jammed, it's that guy. I like it being that guy. You got to worry about his 1, 2, 3 punch attack, but it's not that bad. I'm raiding coiling because I don't like the Skull Man. And I think that is an okay thing to do here. I don't want to use another Dark Marker shot, although I will for this room, just not right now. We didn't kill anybody because everything is being supported by a summoner dude over there. Right up here. There you are. He's still alive. Gonna have to go get him. You got hit by the Dark Marker shot, so you should be mostly dead. And the Jammer should be back here. Or not the Jammer, the Buffer, the Mancer. Blunderbuss is like not half bad. I always poo-poo the Blunderbuss, and then I'm always like, Blunderbuss is like okay. Alright, room over. Let's get the Dark Marker out and go into a little bit of a smaller room. No payouts, but also kind of an annoying start there. Whoa! I did blank, but we've got plenty of blanks. I did not see this guy, this jammed bullet. Kind of a weird room. It felt like it froze for a split second when I used the item, but that's okay. That's okay. Junk band, we can exchange the junk we have for armor, and we've got 4 junk. That's 4 armor. I mean, if we're gonna do it, let's do it at the end of the floor, not now. But that's an interesting shrine. As long as you can kill the summoner, this room's easy. Yeah, it's an interesting shrine to get here. The junk does provide a damage bonus, but is it worth it? That looks like Wallmonger. Like if you look at the room, you got a ton of space, perfect for a nice big vertical fight. That screams to me Wallmonger. Could be wrong. We missed the Dark Marker shot, unfortunately. So I'm going to really quickly switch to Blooper. That's not Blooper. Thanks, Weapon Switch Bug. Yeah, thanks, Weapon Switch Bug. Because I totally wanted the Disintegrator, not the Blooper, even though I said, I'm going to switch to the Blooper. I don't want to play the 1.14 patch, though, because I know that it's got bugs in it. Mainly just the sound effects, but I'm just hoping that at some point that comes out, and then we'll play on it. Our guns are incredibly acceptable, so I'm going to open both chests now. Hopefully we don't get a gun from the boss. I did see the alien engine is not what I wanted. I do see the Gilded Bullets. This is a fantastic damage upgrade. I looked it up once before, and it's like plus 100% damage at 300 coins or something like that. But since it goes down, we're probably already at like a 50% damage bonus. I'm gonna blank it. It's a key and a chest with the AK or the Vertebrae AK, I should say. Hey. There is a blue chest we should open. Yo, the chests on this run have been ridiculous. But yeah, the Gilded Bullets is a really good big damage upgrade. I don't care about that. And we have no place to sell, I don't think. So we're not going to get any place to sell any of the items that we have. We're going to buy the armor. I'm going to buy 1 key so that I can open the chests on the next floor. Although I should probably fight the boss first before I start buying stuff. Let's fight the boss. This screams to me Wallmonger. I think this is going to be Wallmonger. In which case we want to do Disintegrator, maybe even Dark Marker at sometimes, but hopefully 2 blanks is enough. We can just kind of worry about dodging stuff. Bad dodge on my part. You know what? Let's use 1 Dark Marker blast. Let's see what happens with this. That worked out pretty nice. But yeah, that was my bad dodge that led me to take that damage. I wanted to blank. I probably should have just blanked it. So I'll blank it right now. Disintegrator, though, doing fantastic work. We did get an armor drop. And charge shot, which is not that good. What do we do about junk? Do we trade it for armor? Probably. And the reason I say probably is because 4 extra hits we can take is probably worth more than killing enemies very slightly faster. So I'm going to give some junk. Now we have additional armor. We can survive longer. And, you know, we're using our good guns. You know, we're using Dark Marker for everything. And there's a reason for that, because it's killing everything. I should use this on this floor since we are here. Lament Configurum is charged. I'm not going to get cocky this time, though. I'm not going to assume that everything is dead and we're good to go. There's still enemies. Until you hear the door open, assume that you will get shot in the back. But look at Lament Configurum. It's already half charged. This is great. Doing wonderfully. Doing wonderfully. I still worry that Lament Configurum is going to screw us over at some point in the future, because it can just damage you every time it pays out with an item. It's not incredibly likely that that happens, but it can happen. So I do worry that that would happen, but can't do anything about it for now. I mean, that's exactly what I wanted to have happen. Walk in there far enough that we can actually shoot the Dark Marker shot in. Now, I could save the Dark Marker for Bullet Hell, but I fully expect that we'll be able to pick up 1 ammo drop on this floor. We have a shop coming up, and that shop tends to have ammo. I do love the one-shotting with the blooper. And there's ammo right there. And we don't need it for Disintegrator, we still have plenty of ammo for that. Yeah, we'll take it for the Dark Marker, I think. Shots look very pretty. Next ammo drop will go for Disintegrator, I think. I think we even get Disintegrator... Oh, crap. Before... Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I think we get it at the end of ammo for it at the end of the floor before Dark Marker, but then I was thinking, well, actually, the Dark Marker on Bullet Hell is really good. Like, being able to one-shot a lot of rooms on Bullet Hell would be fantastic. So don't poo-poo it, you know. I hear you. Which is gonna have a little bit better range. You know what, why don't we just, like, pop it like this. Kill everything in one go. We get the Gilded Hydra. I don't think we're at the maximum curse quite yet. We got a buff on something. What does Gilded Hydra synergize with? Ah, probably the coin bullets. Interesting. Gilded Hydra is... Oh, well... Take the dark marker. Gilded Hydra is really good as other characters. I'm not sure it works as a robot. And in fact, I'm going to take a real quick second here. I want to look at something. Gilded Hydra Gungeon. What is that synergy we got? Gilded bullets. Gilded Hydra's damage is increased by 25%. Gotta alt-tab the Gungeon now. So that's pretty good damage upgrade. But the thing is that as the robot, you'll never get the bonus from the Hydra, which is that when you take damage, the magazine capacity increases. Oh my god, fucking weapon switch bug is going to get me killed one day. And that's a problem because the Gilded Hydra takes a long time to reload. Its damage output is good. Maybe I can use it as like a one-shot gun after the dark marker goes off or something, but for now, this is fine. And you don't stand a chance because you have no range on me when I've got the blooper, buddy. Secret room. I don't care about flawlessing this boss, I don't think. And you know what? Oh god, I wanted the junk! Copper Amulet is very nice. It might... This will tell us if Dark Marker synergizes, because there's sometimes when the Dark Marker doesn't kill a room. This will tell us if amulets work with it. Oof. That's what I'm thinking with the Gilded Hydras. We just use it as like a one-shot to kill enemies, and it worked really well, actually. Killed that jammed bulletkin in one frickin' shot. Damage output from that gun must be really high right now. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good DPS right there. Let's switch back to... we'll use some charge shot. We should just stick with what works. What works... I want to do it in this room. What works right now is Dark Marker plus Blooper. I don't know where they are, but they're dead. So I didn't see that Skeleman over here. I didn't see him light on fire, so it looks like Dark Marker does not synergize with amulets, which is fine. Oh no, he totally lit on fire. But maybe it was the other guy dying, causing him to get lit on fire or something. I don't know. Hard to say. Hard to say as of right now. Oh, fucking key drops. I don't want keys. I don't have Ring of Chest Friendship. Maybe I should have bought it earlier. No, it's totally lighting them on fire. Okay, for this, I think I will switch to the Gilded Hydra. Oh my god, it is just one-shotting everything, which I love. Don't get me wrong. Damage output from it must be incredible right now. But I'm still using the blooper, because I do like the bloopers and knockback. Yeah, no, it totally synergizes with the amulets. That is really cool. And look at the Lament Configurum. It's already like 2/3 of the way charged now. Our coolness stat must be incredible. Oh, it's you. Grenade launcher, huntsman. This is like the worst shop. Sure. Give me a bullet. I'm not gonna do the past, but give me the bullet anyways. I mean, we'll buy the armor, because that's what we're here for. Switch to the blooper. I think the order that these guys spawn in is random, but it's the same enemies every time. So somewhere it's gonna be a jammed one of these guys, but he can't hit me, so I can just wait him out. Yeah, whatever. I was gonna try to get clever with it. Don't get clever. Just get deadly. I don't know. Get dead. Alright, there's the boss fight. There's still another chest. We might as well go explore. Get Lament Configurum charged one more time. Figure out what's in all these chests for us. Switch to the Gilded Hydra because you are jammed. I think the Gilded Hydra right now is just going to be my anti-jammed enemy gun because it just does so much damage. It is incredible. It is wonderful. Everything spawned near me. I don't necessarily like that. You're stuck. And you're alive. How are you alive? Get out of here. Get out of here. I should have just walked into the teleporter. Okay, blooper. Dark marker. Like, I've been using the blooper. I've been using Gilded Hydra. I've been using the dark marker. I have so much ammo because nothing is running out of ammo with this combination right now. Bad dodge. Luckily, it didn't cost me, though. You know what? This is like a perfect Gilded Hydra moment, because gun cultists suck. Gun cultists deserve a Gilded Hydra to the face, as far as I'm concerned. Those damn dirty traitors! Whoa! This sucks, but for a different reason. This is Rain and Coil. I don't know what hit me. I'll be perfectly honest. It may have been an enemy behind me, or it may have been a bullet that I did not see, but either way, you know, it's been a long time since we took damage. We have a ton of armor. I think we'll be fine. Oh, fuck, like right there! He came out of the freaking wall! Okay, I feel a little bit bad about that one because he was literally right there next to me when I spawned. Destroy the chest, get some junk. Nope, just some more non-junk. Thanks, game. Alright. Okay, here's a question I actually don't know the answer for. If we gun munch a gun, will we lose the curse? I know that originally you kept the curse. I don't know if it's been changed so that you lose the curse. Unfortunately, there's just nothing here I want to steal, so I'm probably going to just straight up drop Grey Mauser for less curse. Gilded Hydra, I mean, we can use it maybe even on this boss, I don't know. We'll use it just to see how much damage it does. I don't want Grey Mauser. It's not a very good gun, I think. I'd rather just have the Gilded Hydra. Yo, the damage is actually pretty good. We need something else. That doesn't work. That's gonna be a fire breath attack. He's like poisoned or something? That's weird. I kind of want to use Lament Configurum, honestly, but I don't want it to hurt me and cost me the Flawless. So that's one reason why I'm not using this for bosses. Yo, the Gilded Hydra is so good! No. No is the answer to that. Out of blanks, this is when we switch to... Honestly, the Rattler was working okay here. I don't want to switch guns. Rattler's poisoning him. It is working. We still have the Flawless. This is maybe an opportunity to use something like the Disintegrator for a split second. Also allows us to get it charged up for the Skull attack, which was nice. So what do we use on the heart? Disintegrator or Gilded Hydra? I'm going to use Disintegrator. I think the Disintegrator will function appropriately. A little bit of a tough dodge. Takes a second to get charged up, but once it does, we could have done it. I'll finish off with the alien engine. We could have flawless that, or done it in one phase if the disintegrator was charged up. But it took like a second and a half to get charged up. Good, 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 good. Flawless on the dragon. Get a little bit more HP back. And now, I mean, we've got the money. We might as well buy ammo for something, and it might as well be for the dark marker. We might as well go up here and try to gun munch, stuff that we're not going to use. We're not going to use blunderbuss, I think, from this point forward, and I don't really want to use charge shot. We've got so many better guns than charge shot. Because the problem with charge shot that I have is that on the next floor, it's probably not going to kill anything in one hit. Although we do have some damage upgrades. Actually, we have some pretty decent damage upgrades. Wish I had a little bit more money for the gilded bullets, but whatever. Let's gun munch. I'm not going to use that, and I'm not going to use... You know what? I'm not going to use alien engine. We don't have invincibility, we have lament configurum, so let's get rid of alien engine. And it gives us the crossbow, which is not good. One last thing to do here is dark mark, lament configurum. That was not the shot I should have taken. I do like when these guys get stuck on the barbecue pits here. Oh, come on. You can't get lit on fire because you're a blob. You're making creep. I don't buy it. And I don't want to buy anything. I don't want to steal anything. We already got rid of the Grey Mauser, so I don't have the desire to steal. We're just going to use Dark Marker plus Blooper. It's a combination. It's a match made in heaven right now. Gilded Hydra for bosses and for jammed enemies or tough enemies, maybe for like gun nuts or those floating gun nuts, the ones that don't have any legs. Whatever they're called. The ones that fire the wave of bullets with the big red bullet and then the red bullet splits. Those guys are annoying. This run has been fantastic. Okay. You know what? I'll say it. Thank you, Lament Configurum, for giving me the amazing guns that I have. Gilded Hydra, Dark Marker. I'm learning to love this frickin' item. I already had the blooper. He is jammed, which is not ideal, but we can deal with him. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Alright, Lament Configurum is ready. We should probably do it on this room. Should just be this guy alive now, and we can just use the robots. We'll just use the blooper for him, because I want to knock him back. Excellent. Still got 2 keys. All the money that we get, by the way, is beneficial, because now that we have gilded bullets, we actually do get a benefit from being richer. We do more damage. Oh my god, the blooper with the accuracy upgrade is wonderful. It's one-shotting everything. I mean, we do have a whole bunch of damage upgrades. I will grant you that. But still. Oh, it's so good. Get in the pit, get in the pit, get in the pit. You did not get in the pit, because there's no pit there. We get a key. And probably a better room to be doing Lament Configurum fights on, this one right here, since there's the pillars. That is a Guan Stone that increases health. Problem with that is that we're the robot. So I'm probably just not going to take it. Although it is an orbital, but is it worth the curse? I don't think so, so I'm just going to ignore it. I mean, thank you for the payout. It is an HP upgrade as any other character, but for the robot, it is not worth it. I don't think. This is a very annoying room. But hopefully we can just one-shot all these guys. That jammed bulletkin, I think he fell into a pit. And honestly, I'm thinking... No, we gotta take Dark Marker. I was thinking put it in the blooper, but here's the thing. The blooper is not important. Dark Marker is important. Dark Marker is making this run frickin' work right now. The blooper is just like the flavor. It's the subtle hint. It's not the overall composure of the meal. It is not a mimic. It is laser rifle, which is acceptable. Hell, it's an acceptable replacement for the blooper even though I was thinking of using Gilded Hydra or something. So that's just damage on this guy I wanted to do. You know what? Let's lament. Oh, God! No, we got a blue. I feel a little bit cheesed off there because all the enemies spawned on this side of the water pit. What the hell's up with that? That's very annoying. That's rude. Let's try Charge Shot. With the damage upgrades, maybe it's incredible. Probably not. I tried to get a bouncing shot in there. Yo, you have way too much HP, bro. Maybe Charge Shot's the way to go. Nah, but we gotta still open with the Dark Marker. Yeah, I feel a little bit annoyed there that all those enemies spawned were on my side of the frickin' world. I don't know why I haven't taken damage on that room yet, but now we take blooper ammo. That was a really weird room. I did use a blank at one point, but I guess it worked. Something's on fire over here. You. I don't care right now about using... Oh, that was bad. I thought I had the right dodge there, but I bounced off of the zombie bulletkin into the other enemy. And then I just took contact damage. That's unfortunate. But it happens. We've got plenty of armor. I did lament in this room while there was still a wave here, because I figured in a big room like this, with Dark Marker, we can probably make it work. We can probably kill all the enemies, or most of them, with the Dark Marker shot, and then just get more of a charge on Lament Configure him, and that's how it happened. Let's take the middle path. Middle path will allow us to identify the wrong path. Oh, that's not good. This isn't good at all. I didn't want to use a blank, and it worked. I don't know how it worked, but it worked. Yo, could you, like, die? You're still alive! He's the blob that will never die. Get in the pit. Get in the pit. Get in the pit. Get in the pit. And hey, you, get in a pit. I kind of want to use Lament on this room because there is that rolling log trap. Did a pretty decent job of killing everything, and this guy can just go in the pit. That looked a little bit funky. I will definitely say that looked a little bit weird. So that should be the wrong path on the right. This should be the correct path on the left, I believe. Looks like the Dark Marker stun doesn't last for very long. I'm thinking it lasts for longer than it does. We're actually safe here, so let's stay right where we are. You know what? There we go. We took 1 tick of damage from the Raiden coil, but we made it work. No, I don't want to use this gun. If we're going to use this gun, we're going to wait for this wave, and now pop it. Although I gotta actually get up close to these guys now. There we go, you're dead. There's only 1 of you remaining. That was a really bad dodge. That was a stupid dodge, but it didn't punish me. Okay, we're done. We're done. Moving on. I think that the Dark Marker does more damage than it does. Or I am thinking that it does, because I wanted to shoot the skeleton, because I'm like, oh, I can kill a skeleton. No, you can't kill a skeleton with 1 Dark Marker shot. That's not how it works. Get in the pit, get in the pit, get in the pit, get in the pit. Get in the pit. The blooper, it knocks them back so far. They don't get in the pit. Ooh. Another chest. Let's open this one. Pit Lord. Pit Lord is okay to have. It's an item that I don't think I will ever pay for. But getting it for free is always okay. There is something else here. There's something else here still. Okay, we're done. Oh. These rooms are so easy. Okay, you can get in the pit. You can get in the pit. You didn't get in the pit. Now you got in the pit. Dark Marker only has 5 shots remaining. You can use it when you have partial ammo. That's not a problem, I don't think. This is fine. Now we'll switch back to the Dark Marker. I'm just going to use it on this room. You know what? Small rooms might be good so I can get the hits in with the shot, you know? Ooh, if you destroy them over a pit, they don't make bullets. You'd think I would have noticed that by now. We must have some decent damage upgrades, because blooper one-shotting things on this floor doesn't make sense. This, I think, is the boss fight, because... yep. Because it is. We're gonna go Gilded Hydra, Disintegrator. Probably a Disintegrator right now. Because there's a lot of ways to just stand still on this fight and be able to kill things. A lot of his attacks are really easily predictable. His wave attacks you can kind of just stand still on. I am going to blanket though, because I want to try to flawless this. If we can, we can. Take me home. Take me! Pull me out of this hell that I created for myself. This is what I want Gilded Hydra for, because this guy is... there's a lot of attacks that you've got to dodge around. A lot of these sorts of attacks where you've just got to kind of dodge to one side and hope that you dodged correctly. Limit configure is charged. We're not using it. We're done. I do not lament anymore. Yo, Gilded Hydra is fucking killing it. And now we switch to... oh, he's the AK, I think. I will blank, because I hate that attack. Our bullets look funny, but I think that's maybe gilded bullets making an effect happen on them. This is where we disintegrate, I think. This is where we AK on this attack. You know what? This is where we Dark Mark. Kind of like the idea of Dark Marking some of his annoying attacks. Although we're out of ammo for it, so we can't do that anymore. Like, if we could Dark Mark before he started this attack, that would have been really good. Oh. I do like the design of this fight, that you dodge forward when you're in the back half, and you dodge back when you're in the forward half. I hate this attack because I don't like that the bullets kind of come out at weird angles at you. I always get hit on this attack. Oh, and I just fell off, okay. Amulet of the Pit Lord! Amulet of the fucking Pit Lord. Item from a brown chest that I didn't care about. Let me flawlessly. Oh my god, I thought I was done for. I mean, no. We're gonna win that. We had like 18 HP. Great guns, but I thought that I was not gonna get the flawless because I jumped into a pit. But Amulet of the mother effing Pit Lord saved my life. Saved my dignity. Good run, good run. I'm liking Lament Configure more, but I am worried that at one point it's gonna screw you. It's going to damage you and then damage you and damage you and damage you, and you're not gonna want the items that it drops because it could drop garbage. You know, it could just drop HP upgrades like it did. It could drop guns that you don't need or passives that you don't need. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe it's almost always in your benefit to use Lament Configure, especially as a robot where you only get hit for 1 point of damage, the damage doesn't increase. Because on other characters, it starts at half a point of damage, then it does 1, then 1.5, then 2, then 2.5, then 3. Red hearts, but if you ever have armor, it just takes it from armor with 1 hit. But also, if you do have Full Metal Jacket does protect you from the damage at the cost of a blank, which is kind of cool. But anyways, that was a fun run. I had a lot of fun with that. Gilded Hydra does a ton of damage, but we also had really good damage upgrades in the form of gilded bullets plus some junk, and then we got rid of all the junk. But yo, that was a cool run, and that is win number 13 in a row. Thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and I hope to see you here for the next run of Enter the Gungeon.